If you have an old Honda and need lower control arms, go with a reputable aftermarket brand or some decent OEM replacements. I took my chance with some cheap Amazon lower control arms, and then I took my chance with some cheap eBay bushings, and they failed quickly. And yes, I installed them properly. So in this video, I'm finally installing some that I know will last. The last pair of Skunk2 lower control arms I installed lasted over 15 years. So let's get to it. Function informed type 1s are still holding up. I don't know what other types of coilovers compare, but I like these. If one of these has fallen out, they go like that. There you go. And I'm going to torque all of these to 40 foot-pounds. So this side is done. Terrible, just terrible. But this one didn't get as much heat damage from the exhaust. I lift it until it takes it off of the nearest jack stand and then torque it. And since I'm still sorting out the junk swap that I put in my Civic, there's something else I wanted to handle. Depending on the V18 that you have, the PCV setup can be different. There's one that vents from the back of the block to the intake manifold. There's another that vents out of the valve cover. I prefer the latter, so I'm swapping over from a vent from the back of the block to one that vents out of the valve cover, because this valve cover does have the hole for the PCV valve to be up top. It is so nice to do an install and a little bit of work and not hit any snags. When things go as planned, I feel like I'm forgetting something. But I'll take it, because shortly after this, My passenger side handle broke on the Civic, so I will have to address that soon. And of course, I will document it here. If you would like to follow along as I continue to improve and modify my Civic, hit subscribe. If you would like to see the things I've already done to my Civic, and for that matter my other cars, check out my playlists. Thanks for watching. Take care.